Have you ever noticed how a website perfectly adjusts its layout and appearance whether you are viewing it on a tiny phone screen, a tablet, or a large desktop monitor? It is like magic, but it is actually a clever technique that uses a powerful tool called media queries. So, where do these smart instructions go in your cascading style sheets or CSS code? Media queries are placed directly within your CSS files, either as part of a larger style sheet or even in their own dedicated CSS file. Their primary purpose is to apply specific styles only when certain conditions, like screen size or device type, are met. The reason we integrate media queries directly into our CSS is because they are a fundamental part of the styling process, allowing for what is known as responsive web design. By encapsulating these conditional styles, you are telling the browser to check the current viewing environment, and then, if the conditions are right, to apply a set of rules. This separation keeps presentation logic organized and linked directly to the styles they modify, ensuring your website adapts gracefully. To put this into practice, you will typically find media queries in one of two main spots. The most common approach is to include them directly inside your main CSS file, usually at the end. This structure helps ensure that the default styles load first, and then the media queries override or adjust those styles for specific screen sizes. For example, you might have a general style for a navigation bar, and then a media query specifies that on smaller screens, this navigation bar should stack vertically instead of horizontally. Another method, especially for larger projects, is to use the import rule to bring in a separate CSS file that contains only your media queries. While at import, rules are often used for third-party libraries, in this specific context, it means you can create a file like small screen CSS and print style CSS, and then link them into your main style sheet. This modularity can make your code easier to manage and debug, although it does introduce an additional network request for each imported file. Understanding the concept of mobile-first design is an important insider tip here. Many developers today start by styling for the smallest screens first, then use media queries to progressively enhance the layout for larger screens. This ensures a solid base experience for all users, and often leads to more efficient and maintainable CSS. It is all about planning your styles to flow from general to specific. Ultimately, strategically placing your media queries within your CSS allows you to craft a single website that looks fantastic and is fully functional on any device. By embedding these responsive rules, you ensure that every visitor, whether they are on a phone, tablet, or desktop, enjoys an optimized and engaging experience, making your web pages truly universal.